Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm Fuzzy McBear and we're back playing City Skylines 2 and we're in Bear Valley. As you can see, I've detailed up around the town square area. I just added this decal to get rid of all the grey concrete. It's added a few trees, a couple of food trucks and some benches to make it feel a bit more alive. You know, still a bit more work to do. I realise I haven't detailed up that road, or some of the sections, but I'll get there eventually. But today the focus is over this area here. You can see I've now got this is a train station with connections for tram and buses. Yeah, so this is probably going to be like put in a metro station over here as well, and then build a stadium with some sort of more entertainment facilities around here. What's going to happen with the road is the Vermont Park part will all be demolished. The road will connect through, giving a more direct connection, and this road here will actually connect up to there. The little road there may or may not end up being part of the tram depot area. Yeah, so I've got a bit going on. Unfortunately, I can't do a slightly more gentler curb there because there's an artifact around about there, which the railway lines keep clipping. Yeah, so I've got sort of three projects in one out this area. Today the actual focus is going to be on this area here. I'm going to build a office park with a television studio. So first of all I need okay, well there's an update I didn't know about. Okay, so I'm going to do, first of all I'm going to try and find the television so when I can spell it right. So I'm just going to just put that there for a second so I can actually see what size I'm going to be dealing with. And as a supplement to that, while I'm thinking about it, it's going to go into multi-services, the disasters, and it's going to put a tall radio mast up here because my backstory is there going to be that transmitter there will then repeat up to there and for wider broadcasting. So how big is that television studio? That's not perfectly square, but that's what it hit. Extend that out, and so that gives us a looks like an 8x7. So they're gonna extend that there. See if this will fit. I think it should fit. Oh, one tile over even. So let's delete that road. going to put that there, even though that road isn't going to be connecting up there. And I know the train changes roughly around that line, so I don't want to go over that line because I don't really want to be building stuff on the slope. And get rid of that connection, get rid of that connection. I'm going to leave that as a stub road because I was thinking that could potentially be something that goes down a road that goes all the way to the water, and but it's not likely to even though it's not likely to happen, sometimes couldn't be part of the build. And next thing I want to do is level up the train. I'm sure that was all I'm sure that was all flat before I put the buildings on there. I don't know why everything dropped. And we're just gonna okay, so see what the slope on that is. This one wasn't planning on having things drop too much. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's actually not too bad. So I'll just level it out so it's flat. There is a bit of a drop, but I think I'm going to leave that fairly blank. Well, sorry, I should say there won't be buildings on there. I'll probably do some detailing on there at a later date. And I think okay, I think this is I think that's probably as far as I want to extend out this way. So I was going to have a look at unique buildings for start. Let's see if no. I was hoping for an option for small skyscrapers, but no, I think this all could be too tall. Let's see what else we've got available. You know. No, that looks nice, but sure. See, I don't think. No, I haven't unlocked any of the other hotels. The conference centre would be really good there. Let's see if there's anything else I can. Yeah, no, that's not what I want. Yeah, no, it's a case of there's nothing there, nothing quite suitable that I've got unlocked. X-Space Centre's too big. So in that case, I will start adding some offices. I think I'm just going to sips and clear that. Probably want something, probably more for the 4x4s for start. And see if I can find. Ah, that's a nice. Yeah, that's a nice corner-shaped building. I don't want something. I don't want to pick something that's too high. Actually, yes, I think this. Yeah, go for this corner ones and. And now, if I can find a 2x4. So, or is it? Nope. Looks like. So it looks like I can only do a 2x2. Oh, that's corner. That looks like it's corner offices. Yeah, that's definitely corner. And just add some zoning. And then make them historical, because I don't want them to actually grow from their current height. So I'm going to put in a central sort of plaza in the middle of that. Next, I'm going to go go for some commercial, and I just want to see if I can apply the filter. Nope. And see if I can. Modern city centre is what I want. So no, these don't grow too tall, but I still want to plot them down so I can get a decent look with the buildings. Oops, now where is that corner? Yeah, so that kind of, yeah, that kind of looks like it could be one large store. And I'm going to do a row of these as well, because it could be one development. No, that's too small, but that's actually quite a cute building for something. Again, a bit of repetition. And take the filter off and just have one final look. Let's see if actually I should look at the lower density as well. It's actually quite a cute building. Actually, I'll just look on modern cities. Okay, so there's no low density in modern city centre. Now I can just get this. That building looks like it's the wrong way round. And just going to do a few more of those too. I'm going to leave that. Might just leave that area blank for something else later on when it's unlocked. And now we're going to need some to see for fire coverage. Is there anything out here? No, there isn't. I'm just going to tuck this back here. And the matching police one. Now let's see how that looks. No, that's definitely a no there. And oops, and I better not forget this area here. Might actually put some, put a little bit of wall-to-wall action along here. It looks like I've got a piece on the side. Let's try another matching 4x4 to go with there. No, it looks like they're all designed the same way. Sometimes you need the one that sort of flips around. So if I can't match it, we'll do something else. And maybe we'll have one more look at the unique buildings to see. It's probably too tall. I don't think a small romantic hotel is quite the look I'm going for in that area. Oh, I know what I could look for. Let's take that off there and clear that. It's looking at said there's something commercial in the university cities. Although there can be trees between there and the no, I was thinking there'll be once I detail that up, there'll be trees, so any fast food places will be obscured. And so let's make another row of shops. Now I better add in the zoning, so that was low density. Let's recheck that. And high density. And just gonna actually no, I'll leave those two end pieces blank, but I can find them. So that probably should be along. Actually, it's probably a bit too close. So locate that sort of rough edge to the middle. Back in. so that's giving that area some car parking. I think it's going to do. Yeah, I could extend that for some cycling along this road. Not sure why that default is tree is has set as palm tree. 'Cause I'm sure I wouldn't. It's not what I normally use. I normally use young linden for my trees on roads, or oak trees. I just realised that roundabout is completely backwards. So I need to fix that up. And just so that's now set up properly. And I probably actually can remove that bracing on there as well. Just clean up the trees. And it's going to use young linden. Even though I probably tendency to overuse young linden for the trees, but I think they're a really good size for the trees. Although I need to actually might need to have to change that road at the back, otherwise. Okay, that actually realise I can't. If I use it as cycle that particular road there, people can't turn onto the car park very well. So I will look for. So leave that without trees for now. And let's quickly add. Now will I be able to get a lock on that tile? And I want to take a path from if I check let's see, where is it? path to the main road. And just gonna put a district over there. Let's call it Valley Studios, and let's check for one. They got that. Yes, I think everything is. Yes, I think everything is zoned properly. Could have probably put some. It's going to put a little. Maybe it's allow for a little bit of organic growth around here, so it can. So the game can pick whatever it wants to put there. I'm leaving the other side of the road empty. And I'll just take off those tiles there because I don't want anything connecting that main road. So there we have it. We've got our preliminary television station with some commercial and some office space. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. And next episode we'll be adding stadiums plus some entertainment district in this area here, and be adding a metro. So thank you for watching.